So the question is, can we get a Fabled Rare? This is the newest set from Dream Book TCG, Ancient Mystic. This is really their first mainline set after their Kickstarter, their sort of premier base set, their first edition set. Check this out. So here's some information about Dream Book TCG. You can go to their website, their Instagram. Now this Fabled Rare we're going to be looking for. Apparently there's like between a 0 to 2 box pull rate for this card. So essentially, maybe you can get one if you open 2 boxes, or maybe you get 0. That's sort of the average. And what I love about these Fabled Rares is because there's only 500 of these booster boxes that were for sale. There are only going to be 35 copies of each of the Fabled Rares. I don't know how many Fabled Rares there are total, but we're going to open up. We're going to try to get one of those, one of 35 in the world, and see what else we can find out about this set, what else we can discover when we're opening it. So we got a lot of cool stuff. Now we are guaranteed I believe it's called a secret rare. In every single box, you get one secret rare, and then of course you get that Fabled Rare, and there are a bunch of other rarities too. You can get these, like, I think the sketch cards that I think might have a signature on them. I'm not sure about that. They might just be like sketch versions. Let's just find out for ourselves what all is in this set. Look at that. We got a box topper. That's right. I remember Phil talking about this. This is Amontillado. Now there are 10 different box toppers you can get, and there are going to be 50 copies of each of those 10 in the entire world. So Philip Siegel, the creator, one of the artists, he did a opening of this on Instagram, and they have this new feature, this foil lettering that goes across not just the title on the top, but also look down here where it says artifact. That looks so amazing. Amontillado. Yeah, that reminds me of the cask of Amontillado from Edgar Allan Poe. I think that's a kind of wine. All right, and here are our packs. We got 36 of these. I'm gonna take a look at the art set as well, show you guys that, and we're just gonna crack all of these and see what's in here, see if we can get that Fabled Rare and what else is in this set. I've been waiting on this set for a little bit. They've had pre-orders for a while, and it's finally out, and then they're going to be coming out with another Kickstarter. Actually, I heard from Philip they're thinking about doing one this summer. Take a look at this art set. So here are our 4 pack arts right here. I love this mimic treasure chest there. That's classic. And then we've got this guy, and this reminds me of that eyeball monster from Monster Rancher. All right, let's get cracking. So here's the pack. We got first edition stamp up here, and we're gonna probably take like the first 1 or 2 packs kind of slow and just see what is going on. What is the what do the slots look like? What are the different rarities you can get in terms of like commons and uncommons? Now, if you want to check out Jurassic Journeys, that was the last sort of big set. That was a Kickstarter expansion they did. I've got a couple openings of that. My most recent openings are of that. A Jurassic Journey expansion full of dinosaurs and everything. And so we're going to have a few differences in here. Now here's a skill card. So you got skills. You've got, look at that, artifacts, like our cask of our Amontillado card there. And then you've got these creatures. Look at that. So we got Shane here starting off with our first creatures. And those are the 3 different main types of cards you get in Dream Book. So now for the rarity, I noticed they have some different colors going on here than I think they had in Jurassic Journey. So we have like what looks like a white color. Then we had these reds following that. And the rarity, I believe, follows the Roy G. Biv color spectrum. So I'm not going to worry too much about like the white versus red for these like common. Like here's a yellow. Okay, so that's a rare. So yellow is our regular rare. And that's just like they did it in Jurassic Journeys. We've got, look, so Philip talked about how they added this feature. They have the hollow or shiny lettering going across. Similar to how they do that with Yu-Gi-Oh! So now I know when they get the higher rarity ones, they actually added also in this area that hollow lettering as well. So I really like that. I think that's cool. Now, do we get another hit after this? No, it went straight back to the red. So we have Razor Nico there. So like Yu-Gi-Oh! They have the hit in the middle of the pack. And Philip, the creator and one of the artists of Dream Book, has talked about how Yu-Gi-Oh! Has been a big influence for this. And you can kind of see that with some of the character designs and things, like the really fantastical, kind of whimsical stuff that you kind of see in Yu-Gi-Oh! You see a lot of that here, but it's also just, it's got its own flair and its own take on it, its own distinction. It's got more of kind of a storybook illustration, I would call it. So that was our hit here. So we got our regular, so in one pack, you're not guaranteed a hollow, but you will get at least our non-hollow rare. And I like that they added that little lettering there. I think that, because non-hollow rares are really, yes, they're very accessible for players to get the non-hollow rares. It makes those cards cheap versus the hollow variants. But as a collector and someone who does not play a lot of TCGs, it is definitely not fun to just get like a regular non-holo rare in a pack. You want that holo, those holo cards, those chase cards. And so that little extra lettering, I think, adds just enough little extra pizzazz there. Ouroboros ring here. And these are all okay. There we go. Check that out. Our first big hit from this opening. What is this? Insidious Rally. Whoa. Now, look at that. That holo is really different. And Philip talked about this, so I think and I'm not sure if I got this exactly correct, but it sounds like each card you can get in holo, you can get them all in 2 different holo forms. So I saw in his Instagram opening, he had one with the circle holo pattern, and this is looks like a squared or like a shattered glass holo pattern. That is really cool. So we'll see if we can pull this card also in that other holo to see how that works, how those compare against each other. So that looks really great. The holo looks fantastic. Great job on that, Dream Book. Magamander, and then these are our regular, looks like the red colored rarity there. Now I did get to see what that Fabled Rare looks like when you can go on Instagram. I don't know if you can still look it up. I don't know how Instagram Reels work, if those are something that you can go back and look at, or if they're just like only for people who are able to tune in live. But he did show off one of those Fabled Rares, and it looked fantastic. And you can definitely tell because it's got the rainbow lettering, like they do with the secret rares in Yu-Gi-Oh!, but then it has all this other extra holo onto it as well. I mean, it just looks amazing. So Key of Dead Names, that's our regular hit there. And then our regular cards here. I'm going to kind of go a little bit fast. There's our Mimic. That was one of the pack art creatures. I'm going to go a little bit fast here because we do have 36 packs, and I don't want this to be like an hour-long opening. So feel free to slow down, stop on some of these cards, check out some of the different artworks. But I'm going to try to slow down maybe on some ones that really stand out or ones that we haven't seen before. Like, look at that. Red Draco. Whoa. So that's a yellow rarity. Let's see. Our Insidious Rally was a yellow rarity too. But here we have, that's also the Shattered Glass one. Okay. Look at that. So we got another Shattered Glass holo there with a Red Draco. I love these dragons. That looks really great. Who did that? So Art Crypt. So we'll try to shout out some of the artists here that are involved with this game as well, because they have so many great artists. And it's great to see, too, that Dream Book is bringing in new artists. It seems like they've been adding some more people to the team and sharing some of their like premiere cards or an example of some of their art, some of the cards that they're doing up on their Instagram as well. I think Dream Book is definitely one of those games you really want to follow on Instagram, because they do put a lot of like spoilers and announcements and things through that. Now here's our regular non-holo hit there. See, they have the gold lettering with Pilfer, and then we've got Chartreuse, Clarence Fairfield. I feel like maybe I've seen that card before. I don't know if there's going to be, if these are all new, if there are maybe some that are reprinted or have new art or revised abilities or whatnot. But from my understanding, too, if you play this game, literally everything is legal right now, with the sets that have been out. And that includes in like the alpha, the beta, all the theme decks, the Kickstarter. From our interview, which you can watch on my channel, me and KFC Wins and I did an interview with Philip Siegel, the creator. Look at that. Oh, man, that looks fantastic. Princess Valentine. It's so cool. I haven't seen a lot of these spoiled. I guess I've seen some of them spoiled. But like this, I haven't seen before. This looks great. Now, my question is, can you get something like this in regular holo forms as well? That'll be interesting to find out. So we're discovering this as we go through. I have not seen a lot of this. I have not seen another opening yet, besides the one Philip did. So I saw some aspects of this in there. That's how I know about like the 2 different holo patterns. But yeah, I've been really looking forward to this set. I really like the holos that they've been doing, that they've showed off so far, the different kinds of variants you can get. I love this card, this art. I've seen this a couple times. Old Keep. That is another art crypt. Really great artists in there. We got Jesse Shackelford. We've got Tat Fink with Chartreuse in here. There's one by Philip Siegel and Zach Mystery. So a good representation of artists, even in just one pack. All right, so it looks like for the rares, that pack went flying, so hopefully we did not get our Fabled Rare in that pack. I'm sure these are out of order now, so let's go ahead and flip through here. Yeah, there's one that's upside down. Hopefully our Fabled Rare wasn't in that and it doesn't have any kind of damage to it. Owl Mask. Okay, so check this out. So this is a rare card, but it doesn't have the lettering. Whoa. Now I wonder if that's a mistake or if just some of these you can get in with the non-holo, the non-shiny lettering as well. Oh, whoa, okay, so interesting. So I need to pay attention because that pack actually had the non shiny lettering, and then we had another rare, White Stalker. That looks great. That's a Cal Wakers there that did have the lettering. So it looks like some of these regular rares do come in the non-lettering. Put them in their own little pile down there. I need to kind of pay attention to that. I'm sure that I have some other cards in my little bulk pile here that might be regular rares I need to be paying attention to. So maybe you get 2 rares per pack. Maybe like one's non-hollow, one's got the shiny or hollow treatments. We'll look out for that yellow symbol down there. And then, of course, like the Fabled rares, they have... Now, I don't know what this one at the front is. See, at the very front, they have an orange instead of red. And then you get the red rarities following that. So let's see here. They're going through red, then there's our Wraith. Okay, that's the shiny lettering rare. And then it went to orange. So I'm guessing orange is like uncommon because you have more reds in here than anything else. So you got your yellows are your rares, your oranges are uncommon, and then your reds are your commons. That's how it appears to be for me. And then you can get your hollow yellow rares. And then I know like the Fabled rares are the more hard to get chase rares have, I think, purple. That's the way they did it. There's Wormslayer, our rare in there. Purple was the way they did it for Jurassic Journey. So if you got like a really high rarity one that was hollow, it was that indigo. See, there's another non-hollow rare, indigo or purple. I don't know if that's, maybe that's an error card with the owl mask because it's a couple times we've gotten the owl mask there without the shiny lettering. Now, Dream Book is going to be having another Kickstarter, apparently. Philip was talking about in that Instagram live, where, so we got Bloody Shank, that's our regular rare there. And then Owl of the Shadowstone, Draconic Guardian, and Golden Scarabs. Still seeing a lot of new cards. I don't know how big this set is. It says out of 150 on the cards. And then I think the Fabled rares or some of the secrets in here go beyond that 150. I believe that's how it works. That's how it's worked in past sets. And of course, they're making some changes here as they're going forward as well. So you never know how they might change some of these up. Hot House, haven't seen that one yet. And then, what was our rare for that one? What did we get? Oh, that was Inky Cap. Okay, so the lettering is really subtle there. So Philip was talking about how they're going to be coming back to Kickstarter this summer maybe. And that their remastered set, because I was asking, I said, when is that, what's the deal with the remastered set? When is that going to be coming out? There's like, where they're going to take a bunch of older cards and give them new artworks, I guess, or I don't know if they're going to revise the cards at all or give them new renditions. And he said, well, actually, that's going to be a part of the Kickstarter they're going to be doing this summer. So I'm really excited about that. And he hinted that he said it was a part of their Kickstarter. They're going to be doing something else. Maybe the next set is going to be coming through the Kickstarter form. They're going to be coming back with that, doing that again. They did do a Kickstarter before. They did essentially like their Kickstarter base set that also had a Jurassic Journeys expansion, which is what I've been opening in the last couple of videos. I still have a few of those packs left to open. And so I'm really excited to see what else is going to be involved with their new Kickstarter. We've got Eldritch Knight there. And it looks like these hollows are going to have some chase to them. I like that card, Starfall. Because if we open a few packs now, we haven't seen another hollow. So I'm not sure, the pull rate. Look, we got 2 hollows out of that, and we're about a third through the box. So I don't know how many we're going to end up with here, but it looks like at the very least that there is definitely going to be a chase to these hollows. And then now I love that card. Look at that, Fair Flower Azalea. That looks beautiful. Okay, so far we've also come across, we've got 2 of those Eclipses I found that are regular yellow rares, but they don't have the lettering. And Philip mentioned they had just a couple things that were like errors or mistakes in here. So I don't know if that has something to do with that, if those were meant to have some of the, if they were all meant to have the gold lettering and maybe there were just a few of those yellow rares that ended up not getting it or what. I don't know what happened with that, or, maybe we're going to discover something. See, like that one, that's the yellow rare, and that has the that lettering. And so, yeah, I wonder if there's just a few of them there that made it through without getting that lettering, so they're kind of like error cards or something. But yeah, so I really like how they did that with their first Kickstarter. They didn't just do one set. They were like, hey, we're going to do this base set, and then we're also going to have Jurassic Journeys that's going to be like essentially an expansion that's just going to come out right. That looks really cool. Jackal. That's a AC Faust. So we haven't given AC Faust a shout out yet. A really good number of artists. And it's exciting to see them when they bring in new artists as well there. Look at that. There's Miss Abby Artiste. man, just when you think you got them all, they've got just a big team here of artists here. And what's great about the artwork in Dream Book is all these artists have their own distinctive styles, of course, but they all definitely, I mean, these all just look great together. I mean, they all feel like they come from this, or they fit well together in this dream world that is a part of the lore of. Oh, look at that. We got something big there. Check that out. What even is that? That's an art card with a signature on it. Holy smokes. What? I didn't even know this was in there. What kind of, wow. So they have a super, I guess this is very rare, chase art card you can get with the signature. And they have a signature there. I'm not sure exactly which artist that is. That looks fantastic. Man, that is really cool. I wonder what the pull rate is on that. If that's like a 1 per box thing, or if that's like a 1 per few boxes. Is that one of those Fabled Rare that there's only 35 of? That looks incredible. Man, so I didn't even know about that. So there's some secrets to this set, I guess. That is really cool. Now, I wonder if that's going to be our big hit for the box. Is that the secret rare? Is that a secret rare? Is that a Fabled Rare? I don't know. We're going to probably open another one of these boxes. I got 4 of these, and my plan is to, I think, open 2. This is my first one, of course, and then I'm going to do, I think, another one. And look at that. That is some kind of secret rare or Fabled Rare or something. Look, because you can look at that border. Super maxed out on the holo. Oh, man, that looks really good. So 130 out of 150. So I don't think that's a secret rare. Maybe it is. Maybe. I think that the secret or the really high rarity ones are above 150. I could be wrong about that. But there's something about this. This is some kind of higher rarity than the ones we've already pulled because the border is super hollow. Look at that. And that's we haven't seen one of these before with the circle hollow pattern. That's more typical that like we saw from Jurassic Journeys. That looks really great. And then you have the elements down here with the creature abilities that are also sharing that hollow. That looks awesome. So, okay, the pulls are really heating up now as we're approaching the middle of this box here. So starting to see some duplicates as well at this point. I think this would look really, really great as a binder set. And maybe, I don't know how many, I think the problem is going to be getting those secret rare and those fabled rares. I'm going to have to go on the secondary market. It'd be interesting to see how those are going to be doing and how many of those I can acquire. That's even going to be something that is really feasible to go after to try, or maybe I can just at least get a regular base set. And look, we got another hit here. So I had to check this out. I saw that with it, got the shiny board, and this is a hidden card. So like in Yu-Gi-Oh, they have like an extra deck or like a boss deck. I'm not sure exactly how that works, where you can summon these like super powerful monsters. And we have Moth Woman. Look at that. Moth Woman. It's like Mothman. It's like Moth Woman with Digimon. It's like Moth Woman. That is so cool. Check that out. And that's 133 out of 150. So again, I guess this is the same. I would assume this is the same rarity as this Jude because it's under 150. It's got that circle hollow border. That looks really cool. That is a Cal Waker's there. Same as Jude was also Cal Waker. So we'll put that over there in our whatever rarity slot that is. So yeah, I think a binder set of this is going to look really fantastic, but I bet it's going to be tough if you want to get a master set to get all of these rarities, especially because, there were only 500 boxes of these, right? So some of those fabled rares that only come, like I wonder how many of these are out there, or of these ones here with the full hollow border. I wonder how many of those are going to be out there too. But it's going to be hard, with the fabled rares, however many there are of those, when there's only 35 of them in the world. I think people are going to want a pretty penny, I would guess, for those. I know if I was selling one, I would not just be giving that away. Okay, man. So we're just really heating it up with whatever packs we're in right now with this box. We were getting those non-hollow rares forever. Let's see, what is this guy? Queen of Diamonds. Whoa. AC Faust. Look at that. That looks absolutely fantastic. Look at the hollow on that. We're hitting a lot of these. Whatever this very fancy full hollow border card is, that looks amazing. And I saw, is BGS grading these? I saw on Instagram they have some cards where BGS is grading some of these now. That's a new development. That's really cool. Because previously, I think you could only do it from DGS, Diamond Grading Services. And these cards look really great with the Diamond Grading Services, and they look really good with BGS too. I would love to see the other grading companies get on board with this as well. I would love to go to a CGC, my favorite, and send these in. Whoa, Black Sonya. Now this is our biggest hit. Check this out. This is from the box art, so it's got to be important because it's on the box decoration. And then look at this. Whoa, hey, I think this is a Fabled Rare because this is 156 out of 150, okay? And then Wait, no. So maybe it's the secret rare. I don't know. I have to ask Phil about this. Maybe he can chime in and let me know. Dream Book, chime into the comments. Tell me what we got here. Black Sonia, because we got this maxed out holo. We got the 156 out of 150. And then look at all that gold lettering on the Black Sonia on all of these different elements of the card. Now, I think, I might be mistaken, I might have seen this wrong, but on the Instagram Live, it looked like maybe the Fabled Rare is like this, but they're actually rainbow text instead of the gold text. Or maybe I was just imagining that. Did I get a Fabled Rare? Is this a Fabled Rare? That would be so incredible. This is, I mean, it's like the main protagonist from this set, right? I think this is represented by Diabolos, which is the faction Phil was talking about. Like, there's a lot of support in this set for. And I might be butchering that. I might be getting all those details messed up. But that is, whatever that is, Fabled Rare or no, that is definitely the biggest pull we've hit so far. Aside from maybe this art card. Holy smokes. I mean, look, this is such a fun box to open. Look at all this crazy stuff that we're opening. I mean, my goodness. And I love the very different levels, the tiers of rarity, and just being like, just blown away, like, what even is this that I'm pulling? And is there like are there 35 copies of this card in existence? And if it's a level below that, so there's a regular rare for that. If it's a level below that, how many copies of those are out there in the world? Man, really cool. So we're getting near the end of the box, getting to the final third of these packs. So I wonder, I would guess that we're not going to get anything bigger than that. You know, maybe that's our Fabled Rare. Maybe that's our secret rare, because you get one secret rare per box, right? So we've got these three. You're not going to get 3 secret rares. Maybe that's the secret rare. Maybe that's the one secret rare we got. Does that replace the Fabled Rare slot, or can we get a Fabled Rare on top of that? Let's find out. So we've got just a few packs here. We've got down to the last third of this box. They're doing the 36 packs for booster packs. You're getting a lot of cards in here. And if you're interested in playing this game too, I would say, like, so these are like Digimon dream figments. Look at that, Mushro-Womon. I love that. That's so cool. Man, and that's the shattered glass bowler. So we got a regular holo there. Really cool. Man, they've really put a lot of pizzazz in these cards. I mean, they definitely are out there with the design, with, you know, they're just not out there in a bad way. I mean, like, really spectacular. Like, they put a lot of pizzazz into these cards. They really, wow. I mean, that, like, when you have that holo and then the full bordered holo, and then you also have the lettering on top of that, I mean, it's like, they just, like, how much more pizzazz can you add to it? It's really nice. And then those art cards just completely maxed out the holo. Here's Orion. That's a Cal Wakers there. This is a regular holo without the shiny borders. I like how they have a lot of variety to that. And it's not just like, oh, you know, you get one rare card and that's what the holo looks like. And that's fine too. You know, different games have different levels of how much stuff they're adding in. And, you know, and Dream Book, I know, you know, like, these cards, something that stands out about them is the eccentricity of the cards, of the amount of different kind of holos and the special different rarities and the wild art. Silver bolts here, so that's pretty cool. We haven't hit a non-creature holo before, so we got an artifact rare. Now, going way back, I was talking a long time ago in this video about their Kickstarter. You know, I like the fact that they have 2 different sets you can get right off the bat, and I'm anxious to see what's going to be in this summer set. If you all want to keep up with what they're doing with all their products are coming out, with their next Kickstarter that might be coming out. I don't know if that was rumored, if they were thinking about it, or if that's confirmed or not, but I know they're going to be doing a remastered set at some point. Probably going to do it through this Kickstarter project, or release it in some other way if they don't do that. Now, here we got the Spooky Forest Skinwalker. Level 2, interesting. So some of these cards, I guess, maybe, I don't know if level 2 is just part of the name of this to kind of make it, give it a little bit of uniqueness, or if that's something like where you can actually level up. Yeah, so definitely excited about the Kickstarter. You need to make sure you follow them on Instagram. They have a website where you can get a lot of their product. That's something that I really like to see. You know, they're not just doing a Kickstarter product or project and then just doing that Kickstarter product and delivering it and being done. These, you know, Dream Book has been doing products since before Kickstarter. They've got alpha and beta products. They have these post Kickstarter products that they put on their store, and, you know, look, they're here. They delivered. And then they are going to have possibly another Kickstarter coming this summer, which I'm really excited for. And that's great to see. You know, it gives me confidence that, you know, this is someone I can back, and it's not going to be a rug pull. They're going to deliver product because they've delivered product. They have a community of people supporting it and who believe in the product, and and they're delivering, and the product is great. I mean, they're putting a lot of passion into these cards. You've got a Jurgen. That looks like someone from that looks like a orc. Yeah, high orc. It's like Lord of the Rings inspired. And it's just great to see that, to see people. They don't just have a Kickstarter and they deliver. They have an actual website. They have an actual store. They are going to Collecticons. They have a community. They on Discord, and they're doing a lot of updates on Instagram. They're hiring artists, and they have high quality work that they are actually delivering, and that gives me so much confidence. Versus like just a brand new Kickstarter. This is someone who has some establishment already. And that always makes it, adds just a little bit of extra layer of confidence to their project. Here's Great Wall Dragon. So that's one of the pack art creatures. And that's one of these, whatever rarity this is. So this is like the hollow bordered plus the hollow on the card. So we're starting to build out our system here, and it looks really great. I think they've got a good system built in. And I think it'll be interesting to see too how they continue to evolve this product going forward. Like, what changes are they going to make? What things about past products will they keep? What things will they sort of abandon or replace to go in different directions? And especially with these like remastered cards, like what kind of new secrets are they going to be adding in there? We got another hidden character, Geronimo. So these are, I guess, your boss creatures. I know Jimbo Klimbo Gaming is going to be doing an opening if it's not already out by the time I publish this. You saw on Instagram, he also got at least one box he's going to be opening. So I'm anxious to see what he pulls. I'm anxious to see what other people pull, because you have these crazy secret rares in here, fabled rares that there are only 35 copies of in the world. That is going to be what I think a lot of people are going to be looking at in here. And plus just this amazing, these other rarities too that are still, surprises to me that I have to kind of do some learning about. Magical Arrow, I like that. So that's our first hollow skill. We got a hollow artifact, and we have Magical Arrow, and that's a Philip Siegel artwork right there. We're down to our last 3 packs, and I gotta say, this has been just an amazing opening. I'm so happy. For me, I enjoy Jurassic Journeys. That was a fun one to be opening, but this one just has, I don't think Jurassic Journeys, I think they had some higher rarity stuff you could get, but they didn't have like this Black Sonia and this art card. They're really upping the ante now with Ancient Mystic. You can tell they're learning, they're figuring out, how to improve and what kind of stuff to add to take the card game to another level. There's Nettie level, another one of those level 2 cards. And we haven't seen this artist, well, we've probably seen this artist, but I haven't named this one before. This is Toasty Puffs we have doing the art on this one too. So continuing to surprise, continuing to add new artists, new artwork, and it's just always amazing to see what is going to be something new, something different that they're going to add in their next product. Now I know they have some new theme decks coming out too right now. You can get the Kickstarter ones, the Garden Patch theme deck. And I'll say, I haven't learned how to play this game yet. I have some understanding of the concept, but it does look like a fun game to play. You play this game out on a grid-based playmat, and kind of like chess. And then what I really like about this as well is you can only have 1 copy of each card in your deck. You can't have play sets. Draconic Guardian, that looks amazing. Check that out. That's Cal Wakers right there. And then, whoa, first time hitting Penelope. That's beautiful. Another Cal Wakers, back-to-back. Regular hollow. These cards are going to look stunning in a binder. I can already tell from all of the different hollows. I think this is going to make for a really nice binder set. So I'm excited to start putting that together. And I'm excited I'm going to do another video. So we got 1 pack left. I'm going to be doing another video for at least 1 more booster box. I got 2 other ones, but I really want to hold on to 2 of them. Put them in acrylic cases. I think they're going to look fantastic in my sealed display alongside some of my other sealed products I've been collecting that I want to display. And this is our last pack here. So yeah, go ahead and check this out. Check out the gameplay. It looks like a lot of fun. I was saying they have a lot, you only have 1 copy of each card for each deck. And I think that allows a lot of different variation and variety in gameplay, because you cannot depend on certain interactions by having larger play sets of certain cards. And there is Red Draco Knight, our final hit in this box. So I would guess that this Black Sonia is I'm guessing this is either that secret rare we got 1 per box or a fabled rare. So I cannot wait to learn more about that. I mean, it's the character from the display art. Cannot wait to see. Maybe we'll learn a little bit more when we open that second box. We're going to be opening another box very soon. And I might be ordering some more boxes. We might be chasing. I think I got to chase some of these secret rares that are in limited quantities. All right, let me know what y'all think about Dream Book. What do y'all think about Ancient Mystic, their newest set so far? And I'll be seeing you in another video. Thank you.